Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see Pittsburgh against Detroit with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Devin Vassell, Kevin McHale out there with Duncan. Then it's Ainge, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And for the Pistons, Asar Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duren. Then it's Robinson, and it's Cunningham in at the guard position.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. Thompson with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And the dunk by Stewart.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
McHale passes to Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Vassell outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Cunningham against Ainge. Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Stewart in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Shot clock at 6. Duren finds Robinson. Puts it up. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Pittsburgh. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Thompson surveying the floor. And stolen by McHale. Vassell wide open. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. Vassell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Pittsburgh. Deep 2 from Robinson. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Duren. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Duncan. In the corner, it's Duren. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Now, here is Ainge. Edwards can't hit. Ainge against Robinson. Thompson outside. Takes the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pittsburgh trails by 3. And it's Vassell in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 9.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Here's Cunningham. Shoots over Ainge. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Robinson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Brandon Roy. Herbert Jones is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McCollum in at the 1.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jones for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, that is how you cash in from downtown.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Reed. Stewart comes in for Holland. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Jaden Ivey. Pittsburgh is also changing it up. Aldridge, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards comes in for Jones. And Ainge is subbed in for Brandon Roy. Aldridge's shot is good.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. He just had to put the ball in his hands.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. Good on the shot. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
109 left now here in the second. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Stewart. Latrey. Pittsburgh pulls it in. And here is Ainge, outside Aldridge. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And we've seen Aldridge make this shot before, but the D has to at least honor his 3 ball.
Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
A 3 from McCollum, and again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Stewart with the screen on Ainge to stop the run, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's Pittsburgh going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. 8 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. Cunningham's got 9.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shots good by Duran.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Robinson with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Pittsburgh leading by 12. To the middle. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Lets it fly. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Cunningham's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here. McHale for 3. Hits it from three-point range. McHale's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Vassell from the arc. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Detroit trails by 16. Here's Robinson. Misses the step-back jump shot. Now Ainge. For 3, Vassell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the fourth period.
Devin Vassell. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. McHale is out there with Duncan. Then there's Ainge. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. Pittsburgh leading by 17. Cunningham pulls it down. Thompson outside. Robinson fires. Misses the 3. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Pittsburgh. Here's Vassell. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Vassell's got 21.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 20.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. No good, shot missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for Pittsburgh. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Third personal foul. Team second. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Reedy's checked in for Jalen Duran. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. Karis LeVert's checked in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Pittsburgh is also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Duncan. Aldridge comes in for McHale. And Troy in for Edwards.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
First free throw is good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duran, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Levert. Here's Cheeks. Rebound, Detroit. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stewart. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Cheeks outside. Roy, that's a two-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
And Cheeks is the ultimate orchestrator when it comes to running the offense. A creative guard with exceptional passing ability.
Here's Aldridge. And a miss there on the triple. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Roy from outside. Duran pulls it in. Ivy with it. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. No good on the free throw.
At the line for two, Ivy.
And he's good on the second. Here's Aldridge. Got it.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. This crowd was stunned, but The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. In this game, we'll see Pittsburgh against the Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. So with Williams on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Jones, Devin Vassell out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Duncan, and it's Ainge in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Holiday in at point.
Here we go.
So the Rockets win the tip. Durant against Vassell. For 3, Smith. Pittsburgh pulls it in. On the wing, Ainge launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Ainge has got the first basket of the game for Pittsburgh.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Şengün passes to Holiday. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. No good on the 3. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
Another miss by Ainge. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The more points he creates inside, the harder it's going to be on the defense.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
KD finds Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Smith missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Right side, Jones. Over Durant. Here's Duncan. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and to put down.
And Şengün throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Shoots the 3. And McHale the basket on the assist by Ainge.
On target from the corner. Not everybody has a great feel for that shot.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Durant. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. Durant, that's good.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Vassell outside. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Thompson. And that one comes up a bit short. Pittsburgh leading by 5. In the corner, McHale with it. Sinks the 3-pointer. McHale's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of game more often than not.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Pittsburgh. They lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Pittsburgh.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Roy. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Cheeks. And it's McCollum in at the shooting guard position.
Nice placement on the pass. Van Fleet puts it in the right with it.
Well Fred VanVleet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
Roy, that's a two-pointer. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Şengün with the bucket.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Durant's checked in for Tate. Pittsburgh is also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jones comes in for Roy. And Ainge is subbed in for Chiefs. And that one's good by Aldridge.
And we've seen Aldridge make this shot before. The D has to at least honor his three ball.
Şengün, no good. Pittsburgh leading by 5. And it's McCollum in the corner. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
The 3 from KD. Here's a Kogi. And the layup's good off the glass. Kogi's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 6. For 3, Durant. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Ainge. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Rockets. In the corner, it's VanVleet. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. VanVleet's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to McHale. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Wound up there for Şengün. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Şengün with the athleticism. I see you, big fella.
On the wing, Jones shoots over KD. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting close of a game that's been so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Smith and Şengün make up a 4 and the 5. Then it's Thompson, and it's Durant, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. Ainge kicks to Vassell. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Smith outside. Outside Holiday. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell outside. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Şengün. He has 6. Holiday up top. Back to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Jones. 5 on the clock. The Rockets with another miss. And stolen by Thompson. And that one, good. Şengün's got 8 points.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet, it can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Jabari Smith shooting. It goes on Kevin McHale. Houston making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Boy's checked in for Pittsburgh. Good on the triple.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Pass to Okogie. KD with it. He's picked up by Roy. Now Durant. Houston moving it around. Okogie for 3. Pittsburgh leading by 6. And it's Vassell in the corner. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
That's a key shot by Vassell. He is very good at those corner threes, and that'll stretch the defense out.
Ainge against VanVleet. It's to Okogie. Shoots over Vassell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Devin Vassell has been on display for Pittsburgh. And with his work in that quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Ainge. McHale is out there at Duncan. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. KD against Vassell. Durant responding from 3.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Shoots the 3. It's good.
Well, we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. Oh, and that crossover was nasty.
Oh, come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
Puts up a 3. Tries to keep it alive. Another shot. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Houston trails by 8. Smith, and it's good.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Vassell. Launches it. Knocks down the 3.
Love to see the lack of hesitation on the catch and fire.
Houston now, time running out. KD looking around. And the 3 misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The 3 doesn't go. Smith with it, and it's McHale picking him up. Rejected by McHale.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
And down goes the three.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And there's the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?
Okay. Everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring Minnesota as they go up against Pittsburgh. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Ball is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Ainge, and it's Jones in a two-guard. And for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the three. And so off the tip, it's Minnesota. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
The shot's good from Ainge.
Boy, what a quick shot by Ainge. He gets the ball and doesn't waste any time knocking it down.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Wallace.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From outside the arc. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a three.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Edwards passes to Randall. Edwards, no good. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And the three ball is good. And that's now 6 points for Devin Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Pass to Randall. Gobert with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Gobert, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Minnesota off to a slow start. Trailing by 5. Edwards, no good. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Vassell, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ainge has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Pittsburgh. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game.
Away team foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
Here's Shannon. Ingles with a screen on Vassell. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Pittsburgh. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Pittsburgh.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Conley out there with Dillingham. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Randall. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Dillingham. Conley surveying the D. And the 3 off target. Pittsburgh leading by 7. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Herbert Jones comes in for Brandon Roy. Vassell, He's checked in for McCollum, and Danny Ainge has subbed in for Cheeks. Randall a screen on Vassell. Edwards can't hit. Ainge against Conley. For three, Vassell. A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got the lead up to 11 now for Pittsburgh. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Inside, here's Randall. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Gillingham's checked in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Randall.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
And Ainge gets it to go on the assist by Vassell. Ainge has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Pittsburgh. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, it's Aldridge. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a three.
Whenever Aldridge hits from out there, that's a huge bonus.
Minnesota trails by 15. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards can't hit. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Jones, no one around him. No good on the triple. Outside Edwards. 3 seconds left. That one good for 2.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And it's Pittsburgh, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic from Danny Ainge.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Devin Vassell. Wallace is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Jones. And it's Ainge into the point guard. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
To the inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And the shot is good. The Pittsburgh lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Edwards. And it's Vassell in the corner. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. It's the Timberwolves now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. A nice shot by McDaniel.
What a move by McDaniel, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Ainge kicks to Vassell. His three-pointers off the mark. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.
Boy, Julius Randall putting some spice on that jam.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Vassell against Edwards. Kicks it out to Jones. It's up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota making a switch. DiVincenzo's checked in. McCollum's checked in for Pittsburgh. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Clock at 6. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Can't connect from long distance. On the wing, Ainge. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's Pittsburgh enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A 12-point game. Randle outside. Here's Gobert. No good. Gobert's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Now Vassell lets loose a three. Buries the deep ball.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Minnesota with the ball. Now Gobert. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Edwards. Layup no good. Ainge with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 15. Now McDaniel. From outside, down it goes for three.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniel's more than serviceable from deep.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Beyond the arc. Three. Good.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Danny Ainge.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up.
I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. The long shot, no good. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Vassell, And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
To end the run. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The 3 from McCollum, and again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.
Let's go.